Good morning, Farmsley Middle School. Would you please stand with me for the pledge?
Everybody stand. Okay.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning. Teachers, would you please put your classes on level 5? And students, please open your agenda to page 10. We are on grading period 3, week 1, and you need to write in the date Monday, November the 12th. So page 10 in your agenda, grading period 3, week 1, and you can write in the date 11/12. Now today is Veterans Day, and we're going to be talking about that a little bit more, but I have the honor and privilege of being in here in the conference room with Miss Rui and her students. So they're going to be participating today with us. Our first announcement is archery came in first place in their tournament this weekend. Turner Nevitt took first place for middle school boys. Homer Pryor came in third for middle school boys, and that announcement's from Coach Howard. Monday begins the Metro United Way Penny Wars, so make sure you bring in your money and donate to dominate. The war will take place each morning in the gym, and remember that all proceeds go to the Metro United Way. We will have Farmsley Focus today, so make sure you report to the cafeteria with third dismissal. Sit at the tables nearest the entrance. We also have our November Box Tops Challenge. Homerooms with the most unexpired box tops turned in by November 28th will win a PJ party. That will happen on November 30th, so just keep collecting those. We also have several calls for recognition, so I'm going to read those. We had some things at dismissal on Friday, and a lot of people helped out and just kind of pushed in and worked together. We appreciate that one. The first one was Debbie Goff, Mr. Kruger, Miss Jividen, Miss DeKester, Miss Bradley, Miss Johnson, Miss Jan Johnson, Miss Rachel Watkins, Miss Moeller, Mr. Bowman, and Miss Jones. And then we also had one to Mr. Beefer for helping out with the concessions during the game on Thursday. So we're very, very appreciative of that. So now back to our main celebration today. It is Veterans Day, and Veterans Day is an official United States holiday which honors people who have served in our country in the armed services. These men and women are known as veterans. It's a federal holiday that's observed on November the 11th. So this year it was held today, obviously the 12th. It's a day set aside that helps us remember the anniversary of the end of World War I. And that would those battles ended on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in the year of 1918. So we celebrate Veterans Day each year as a time to be dedicated to the cause of world peace. And we want to thank all our veterans for serving and giving to make our country free, peaceful, and strong. And I know everyone had some activities that we did on Friday. Some of those will continue. Some of those are actually going into the backpack. So that's very, very exciting. But I also wanted to highlight just one more time our veterans that we have in our building. We have Mr. Salter, and he's a 6th grade social studies teacher. So I'll show this to everybody in the room. And then we also have Mr. Watkins, 8th grade social studies. Okay. And then this one is Miss Nethery's husband. So I had this picture. So I thought I would show that. He also served in the Navy. And then here we have Miss Rui. And we have her in person and in uniform. And I know that we talked to her on Friday. Does anybody remember what war she served in? I might have a special prize if somebody can raise their hand and tell me what war.
Like the
You want me to move on to somebody else? What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, please.
She was a police officer. What conflict?
In
She was a nurse.
a nurse?
I was a military police officer.
was a military-
Where did I serve when I went overseas? Where did I go? Does anybody remember? You do? Where, Braylon? Well, it was on the land, you know?
During sandstorms?
Close.
You're close.
Very,
It
very
does have the word
close.
storm
Let me
in it.
think.
Okay, he gave us a big clue.
It's one of the biomes. What biome was it?
The
Okay, keep going.
desert.
Now, storm. Okay, so say it.
Desert storm.
There you
Very,
go.
very good.
Storm.
So Miss
Mhm.
Miss Rui did serve. So if you didn't get to watch that on Friday, I encourage you to go back and look at that video clip because it was very good, very informative. So we appreciate Miss Rui. We also appreciate the fact that she's in uniform today. So this is a United
uniform.
States Army uniform issued official. Okay, 'cause everybody wears camo and stuff, but this is the real thing. So when you see these people today, take an opportunity to thank them for their service because that's really the whole purpose of this. So I just had this little thought that I've kept this for several years. So I want to read it. It says, "Those of us who have not served will never fully understand the sacrifices you've made, both in times of peace and of war. We will never understand what you were required to do or how you were able to do it. We will never fully understand the depths of your scars, but what we can offer you is this. We see you, we recognize your humanity, and we send you love that is gentle, patient, and healing." So let's thank Miss Rui for her service, Mr. Salter, and Mr. Watkins, and Mr. Nethery. And let's be good today. I think Miss Rui's student can give her a really special gift and be extra engaged and on task today. That would really speak to her. Lastly, what we have is there is a PowerPoint attached. It's just about 2 minutes. So if anyone is interested in traveling to Europe the summer of 2020, okay, so it's a ways out so you can plan and save. There's going to be an informational meeting this Wednesday, November the 14th, 6:30. And you need to RSVP, and that link is on there. And if you have any questions, you can see Mr. Howard in 6th grade. So it's going to be just an amazing trip. I kind of looked at the itinerary. It looks like an amazing trip at a very affordable price. So teachers, if you just click on that link and share that with your students, I would appreciate it. So again, this concludes our announcements, and we would like to wish all our veterans a happy Veterans Day.